Living in Egypt has actually opened my eyes to a whole new world. Something about Egypt has awakened me for such like a time to just make sure that I am always in a space where I am feeling alive and I am feeling welcomed and protecting my peace within, because I've got to experience an internal peace that I'm not for sure that I was actually experiencing in the United States. My name is Sherry and I am from Irving, Texas. I currently live here in Hurghada, Egypt. So I'm from Irving, Texas by way of Dania Beach, Florida. And what brought me to Hurghada, Egypt literally was just, I wanted to find somewhere in Africa that was below a $300 budget. And I found Hurghada, Egypt. It was between Kenya, Egypt, and Morocco. So I was actually an admin for a fire alarm company in Dania Beach, Florida. So literally any admin work, all the mail I was checking in, I was doing counting the inventory, I was checking in with the guys that were out doing the tech work. How I actually heard about Hurghada, I was literally searching Airbnb, and the way that you can search it, if you go and you filter it to the entire continent of Africa, that's what I did. I filtered it to the entire continent of Africa, and then I put the budget for $300 or less. And the place that I'm actually living in now, well, the apartment complex that I live in, this apartment complex popped up and it showed like the Red Sea in the overview and in the background. I was just like, you know what? I think I want to call that home because I'm a beach girl at heart. Welcome to my studio where I only pay $100. You heard me correctly, $100. Yes, it's very small, but it's small just for me. I have my bed, I have my working area, where I am a content creator and I manage a social media agency. This is where I dine with my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. And let me show you to the kitchen area. This is where I chop up the meals and I get to cooking. You guys, and of course, we do have a bathroom. We're not using the restroom outside here in Africa. And this is my bathroom. Very small, very sweet. It gets the job done, okay? So my first impression actually coming up on the bus from Cairo to come here, I was riding like parallel to this blue water and I was just like, what is that? And I whipped up my phone because I'm a whole content creator and I got to capture this. Whatever that water is, I need to capture it because I don't know if I'm going to always see it. So I'm recording as I'm going, and let me tell you this, come to find out this blue water is just here. It's a norm. So that was my first impression of the city as a whole. And then my impression of the people, they are so friendly and so welcoming and so accommodating. They're like my distant cousins out here in Egypt. So I'm waiting for the bus. It comes every day around 9:20. It's on Egyptian time, on African time. So it could be 9:25, it could be 9:35, but it will be here. So it's gonna drop off the workers and then some of us foreigners and other Egyptian people that live here. If we want to catch the bus, we can catch the bus. And it's 10 Egyptian pound, which is about 20 cents in the US. So when I told my family and my friends that I was moving to Egypt, I think they just are not shocked by my life because my first time moving to Mexico was during the pandemic. I'm a solo traveler. I've been to over 14 countries solo. So I don't think that it shocked any of them. None of them was like, what are you doing, girl? My dad was just a little skeptical just because I believe he wanted me to stay in Florida and it had nothing to do with me coming to Egypt. So my cousin, we started to pray because she's the one that I actually like do life with. And so she was just like, if Sherry says she's going to do it, she's going to do it. And look at me now here in Hurghada, Egypt. So I am a social media manager. I run my own social media agency, but then I also am a upcoming content creator. I want people to pay me for traveling to their hotels, their restaurants. So it's really about making the best of my days and capturing as much content as I can while I'm here in Hurghada. Because although I am a Black American expat, I really mostly identify as a Black digital nomad because I won't be here for long. My next country I want to be in is Kenya or probably Thailand. All right, you guys, you know that I'm a content creator, so we're going to take a quick ride with this beautiful Egyptian camel. What was your name?
Oscar.
Oscar. The camel's name is Oscar. So my monthly cost of living here, you guys, catch this. My rent is only $100, but it wasn't like that when I first got here. My Airbnb was actually $175, and then he increased it. And I'm like, that's too much. I done got used to paying the $175, so I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I can find something else. This one day, I wasn't even looking. I just went out to go catch the bus. And while I was there, it was another guy there. And he was like, oh, yeah, my friend owns an apartment here. I was showing my mother. It's only $100. And I was like, $100 where? In my same apartment complex? He was like, yeah, it's right there. You want to go see it right now? But I was like, no, we have the bus that we need to catch, so I'll just go see it later. I went to go see it. I worked it out with the guy that I've never seen in my life. I think he's Russian, and he doesn't live here. And I pay another woman that lives in this complex $100. There's no lease that I've signed. So that in comparison to my rent that I was paying, I was renting out a room in an Airbnb because I've been living in an Airbnb since 2021. I was renting out that room and I was paying $1,300 per month, which is the norm for rent, around $1,800 for a one bedroom, $2,000 for a one bedroom in South Florida at the time. So my bills here, my rent is $100. My water bill is around $8. My electricity is around $7 to $8. And my internet, which I pay every 20 days, is around $20. As you can see, it's no comparison to anything in the United States. These mangoes, look how huge it is. We're getting it. We're getting it today. So my favorite places here, y'all, is Papa Juice. It's fresh juice, like literally fresh juice straight from the fruit. So I love going there. They have free Wi-Fi. So I usually just go there and sit down and just work on my social media content. Another place that I like is there's a few beach clubs out here that I like. It's Zuni Beach Club. They also have free Wi-Fi. And of course, I can get amazing content at these beach clubs. It's like a luxury beach club. And then La Playa. I love La Playa because they got this little cute little boho vibe. And it reminds me of my time when I used to live in Mexico. All right, so now I'm gonna order my InDrive. I'm gonna order a motorcycle because it's a little cheaper. It's about 40 cents if I do it the motorcycle way. If I was to do a vehicle, it'd probably be like 50 cents. And we're gonna go down the street and around the way to my client's house. Her name is Montrell. I feel safe here as a woman, and I actually want to expound on that. The reason why I feel safe and how I feel safe is my entire being feels safe, from the top of my head to the tip of my toes, to the food that I digest. In the United States, we know that they're just allowing anything to go inside of our food. And here, they still have regulations and they want to protect human life here. So the food that I'm digesting is human food in a sense. Also, I feel safe when I walk down the street. I tell this to people all the time. You guys, when I go to the restaurants and they have like a little patio and I need to go order inside, I leave my purse right there and it's gonna be unbothered every single time. The advice that I would give women, and especially Black women that are considering moving abroad, is just to be open-minded. Literally, everyone, not just women, everyone that is Black American needs to experience being Black outside of the United States. And then also I will let them know that, do your research. We have so many people living abroad that are Black Americans all over the world, and they are sharing their daily life just like I have today. So you guys can have an insight of what the day-to-day life is, and you can actually see, how are they actually living over there? Are they making it work? What are they doing when it comes to this? And what are they doing when it comes to that? So you can see yourself in them. So I got into belly dancing because one of my friends, when I was coming here, she was like, check out belly dancing in Morocco. So it kind of like sparked something within me. And I actually didn't check it out in Morocco. It was actually too late for me to do that. So I checked it out here and I actually fell in love with it. Like any dance, it always has like a purpose. And belly dance was actually something that was performed within circles of different women. And it had like some feminine quality to it to reflect, you know, the childbearing and to show the hips. It had a lot of stuff to do with that. And it just reminds me of my own Black American culture. Even though we were stripped from our African culture, we still have Black American culture when it comes to twerking that actually relates to mapuka and it comes from the West African people. And then we have the wine from the Caribbean. So I feel like when it comes to belly dancing, it has like a mixture of the wine and the Black American culture with the twerking where you do like this. Like, it's just such a beautiful thing to experience. And it actually makes me dive deep into my feminine energy. I love living in Hurghada, Egypt, because the life is so slow paced and it's so peaceful. I did not realize how on guard I was when I was living in the United States, just protecting my belongings. When you walk down the street, making sure that nobody's following you, making sure that nobody is going to be trying to take my belongings, take my phone out my hand or anything, or just watching out for my personal being. I feel so safe here. I've been to 14 countries solo, and Egypt is where I have felt the safest. So the challenges that I have faced here in Egypt is really being ignorant to that it's a majority of Muslim faiths living here, and I didn't know anything about that, and it's really given me the confidence to actually learn more about that faith. Also, I didn't know anything about the Arabic language. When I came out here, I saw these words on the building and these numbers, so it's strengthening my courage to actually learn the Arabic language. So I'm super excited about that, and that challenges me like no other. I hope that other people take away from my story that she believed in herself and she truly did it. I don't think that I should be calling one place home, especially when that home doesn't love me like the way that I love it. I was told very early on in my expat life to experience being Black outside of the United States, and it has not disappointed me yet. Every single time that for the 14 countries that I have visited solo, I have felt welcome, I have felt appreciated, I have felt loved, I have felt admired. And Black people that live in the United States need to experience this. It's not even just you should or strongly encourage. It's a need that you need to experience being Black someone else. And I am so grateful that I've got to experience being Black in Hurghada, Egypt, because it allows me to take the eyes off. I am Black here and I'm just a human being, and I get to just live as a human being. I get to wake up as a human being. I get to just be and rest in peace and grow in peace and do the things that I deeply desire and pursue my goals.